as well. He's been in the country since late afternoon of Wednesday, and so we will now be crossing over to the Santa Hall here at Alisa Hotel for the official unveiling of Carlos Queiroz.
Edwin SimonOkraku joining us. Mr. President, we are grateful for your presence. We have the Vice President of the Ghana Football Association, Mark Addo, also here with us. Members of the Executive Council, I can see Samuel Abuabri, who is a member of the Executive Council, Chairman of the Greater Accra Regional Football Association. Early on, I saw the Chairman of the Black Stars Management Committee, Dr. Ransford Abbey, here. If he's here, can he give us a wave? Okay, when he comes in, we shall introduce him. We have members of the Black Stars Management Committee. Moses Ama is also a member of the Black Stars Management Committee. And then we have the Technical Director of the Ghana Football Association, Professor Joseph Kwame Minta. So, ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned earlier that we are here to introduce the new head coach of the Black Stars. I would like to walk you through the processes that led to this particular day. So, following the departure of Otto Addo, the Executive Council initiated the process to recruit a new head coach with a clear brief, knowing what exactly we were looking for to take over the reins of the team as coach for the World Cup. A search committee was constituted and tasked to identify the right person for the job. The committee screened CVs for FIFA and CAF license requirements. Other things that was taken into consideration included records and for the World Cup, recent activities, and I must say that there was a tall list that was pruned down to 8 to 12 and later whittled down to 3 to 5. Interviews were conducted where candidates presented their technical project, squad assessment, and plans for the upcoming World Cup. Recommendations of the search committee was made known to the Executive Council, and following that submission, a preferred candidate was approved by the Executive Council. The Council then informed the Sector Minister, Honorable Kofi Adams, search committee, and from then we came to the conclusion of the project, and then an official announcement was made. And so, on the back of that process, today we have tasked to identify the right person for the job. Coach Carlos Queiroz screened CVs is going to for FIFA and CAF license the Black Stars, specifically for the next 4 months. That was taken into consideration in campaign of the World Cup is concerned. For the World Cup. Recent activities, ladies and gentlemen, may I also mention that there was a tall list. Coach Carlos Queiroz, in conjunction with the Football Association leadership, have agreed to bring in 5 interviews were conducted, staff members to support his work, and they will be working as backroom staff, squad assessments, 5 plans. As we go along in the coming days, the Football Association will make an official announcement regarding their names and their specific roles. It is also worth mentioning that Carlos Queiroz will continue to work with a core of the staff that worked under Otto Addo, and they include Abdul Fattah Udawa and John Pintel. Discussions are currently ongoing regarding other areas of the technical team that need to be strengthened, and once we come to a conclusion, we will make an official announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, I must also add that other details on the team preparation, the roadmap to the World Cup, and Ghana's build-up to our next official friendly matches will also be released as we go along. Coach Carlos Queiroz will be in Ghana for the next few days to engage stakeholders before he departs for Europe to prepare for the task ahead, but in between time, he will be here with us. As you already know, we have announced 2 international friendly matches. We know that there is one that will take place this month, and another one will also take place on June 2nd, and that is a match against Wales in Cardiff. Early on, when I was talking about the backroom staff, I mentioned that a core of the members who worked with Otto Addo will continue to work with Carlos Queiroz in the next role, and one of them is on my far left, Desmond Ofe. Shall we please acknowledge him? So, since the official announcement last week, there have been several engagements between these technical brains. There have been series of meetings, and even yesterday when Coach Carlos Queiroz arrived, he has had meetings, engagements, and other discussions with the technical team members. One other thing that we did this morning was to introduce him officially to the Minister of Sports and Recreation, Honorable Kofi Adams, the President of the Football Association, Edwin Simeon Okraku, led the Executive Council for that exercise. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have our new coach, Carlos Queiroz, who will be leading us to the next FIFA World Cup, which shall be our 5th appearance at the World Cup, having already qualified for the 2006, 2010, 2014, 2022, and now in 2026. So we have our coach. Thank you. This is the media. Yesterday you arrived to a rousing welcome at the Kodokan International Airport. We just came off. Accra International Airport. Okay. Okay. This morning we've been to the ministry and you saw another crowd. I'm sure you have loads of things running through your mind. You've had to manage in South Africa, Iran, Colombia, Portugal, Egypt. This is Ghana, your official introduction to the people of Ghana. Coach. So, thank you. Thank you, Coach. Well, this is the time for you to share your first words with the people of Ghana through this buoyant media that have gathered here to listen to you and to hear the good words that you have for Ghanaians. Your first words, Coach.
My voice is okay in the room. Everybody listen. It's okay. All right. Thank you very much for your introduction and the kind words. Thank you very much for your introduction and the kind words you addressed to me. And my first words are exactly to express my gratitude and tell, starting from the Federation, President, the Board, the government of Ghana that support me, the fans. That is an honor and a privilege for me to be here today. Very, very special. I know since I arrived, I start to feel it, that this is the soul of the Black Stars. Yesterday, I saw and I feel the vibration, and I start to realize that the soul of the Black Stars is huge. It is huge. So that means that our dream and expectations are also huge. I must say that after 8 national teams and a couple of important competitions, this is the biggest challenge of all my entire career. And I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that. I can promise and guarantee to you that I will bring 40 years of my knowledge and experience to every single division of Ghana. I am a coach, you can see in my CV, that fortunately with the help of God and my players, I have a symbolic record of wins in the game in terms of international games. And in a humble way, I can say I feel good on that. So I trust and I believe that with the support of my staff, support of the board, the support of the press, support of the friends and the fans, special, the supporters, all together, one Ghana, united, with the cohesion and with a lot of ambition, I believe and I trust that we can do it. We can bring success and happiness for the people. So, in a simple way, I can say to you, I feel ready. Are you ready also? Sorry, I didn't listen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do it together. Let's do it. Okay, questions? Questions?
Colleagues, so we have heard from the coach, and it's now time to take your questions.
Last question. Last question. So when you do arrange here, you record, and just press start.
Thank you, Coach. You're welcome. I work with the graphics folks. Coach, over the years, you built a career on structure, discipline, and control. These are qualities missing in our team in recent times. I'm sure it's one of the reasons why you will handle this project. You have said that it's going to be one of your most challenging jobs, not because you haven't seen it all, but looking at the circumstances surrounding your recruitment. You have about 50 days to kick off the World Cup. How confident are you that within the time constraint, you'll be able to get a team that will align to your philosophy?
Make arguments about trying to bring in players from the local league to blend